You know, we've looked at a lot of feminist videos on this channel, and for the most part, while they're almost always certainly crazy, at least they kinda make sense, even though their way of thinking may be insane and illogical. At least I can kind of see where they're coming from, but this time, I just don't know, man. I really don't understand what is even going through this woman's mind. It really just doesn't make any sense. So I'll just have to let you guys see for yourselves. Let's go ahead and play the clip.
Yeah, this is a shopping center. I mean, it's got various stores here, but this first place has got like all these orange. Someone has put these all here. Someone's put like all of these orange. You gotta be kidding. It's just like this declaration, right, of male dominance. Stop doing this stuff. Enough. Stop.
Okay, so let's just try to understand what exactly is going on here. This woman is upset because they have placed these orange markers all over the parking lot. She somehow thinks that they are a declaration of male dominance. I don't even know what to say about that. I'm not even quite sure what that means, but I've sat here for like 10 minutes trying to come up with a connection between these orange markers and male dominance, and I just can't find one, man. This shit ain't adding up. So I've just come to the conclusion that this lady has just got to be insane. Now, that being said, I live in Texas, okay? We don't really get snow around here. I'm not sure if I've ever even seen these placed in a parking lot before in real life, but I happen to be a normal person, so I can easily recognize that these are markers placed on the curb so that when the truck comes through to clear out all the snow, they know where the curb is, so they know where to stop. I mean, it's really not that hard to understand, so I just don't get how she could come up with such an absurd idea of why these markers are there. It's not like she even gave them a real purpose. She said they represent male dominance. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
What if these were all like Ku Klux Klan hats, or something that was meant to mean that? Would the president have let it just continue like this for years? Look at them all. Look at all of this. It's everywhere.
She's now comparing them to KKK hats? I don't even know how we got to this point, but as ridiculous as this comparison is, I'll give you a real answer, alright? I will answer your question, okay? If these actually were KKK hats spread around the parking lot, well, that would make your video actually not be retarded. Then you might actually have a reason to make this video, and maybe something would be done about it. But since they're not KKK hats, you're just stupid and possibly crazy, and you may or may not have missing and or extra chromosomes. I don't know.
Yeah, they're everywhere. They are everywhere. Oh my god, they put them around the entire place. Here, you know what? God, I'm kidding you. Alright? No. I'm just gonna do this one. Give me a break. They paid people to put them all around here. This declaration of just the destruction of women's rights, the destruction of children's rights, they're everywhere.
Did anyone else notice how difficult it was for her to pull that thing out of the ground? Like, she was really struggling with it. I really want to see what she looks like. Spoiler alert, I guess, but she doesn't show herself in this video, so I don't know what she looks like, but I'm trying to see what she working with, because I mean, I'm just really curious. I have a general idea in my head of approximately what she most likely looks like based off what she's saying, but I want to make sure I'm right, you know what I mean? But anyways, let's not forget what she said at the end. She's now added in children into it, okay? She said, not only do these things destroy women's rights, apparently children as well now. So, I mean, that's interesting, but I have a question about that. When you say children, does that include little boys as well? Because I know, you're against men and everything, but since you did say children, I guess you think boys are okay. I'm just trying to clear it up here, this shit ain't adding up.
There's Chili's. I don't even know how many people have harassed me in front of Chili's. Like, they more in the summer. I mean, because now it's colder, right? So they just would see me out the windows, and then they would go outside of Chili's, and they would smoke, and they would cough at me.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but let us just acknowledge what just happened. We just witnessed the live triggering of a feminist in her natural habitat. She was literally doing something else. She was focusing on this parking lot, and then she saw the Chili's across the street. She then stopped what she was doing and got triggered by the mere sight of the Chili's. That's all it took. She just had to see the Chili's, and it was immediately triggering her because I guess she gets bullied there or something. I don't even quite understand what she was talking about, but apparently the people at Chili's bully her. I don't know, man. Let me catch somebody trying to bully me at Chili's.
Sure, rape's not rape, right? Because sexual harassment isn't sexual harassment, and voyeurism isn't voyeurism, and child rape isn't child rape, and child porn isn't child porn. It's just fun, right? Just a bunch of fun.
That's the end of the video. I don't know what that random fucking outburst was there at the end of the video, but I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. I don't even want to start on that, but let's just talk about this video a little bit, right? You know, you might be thinking, maybe this woman is a troll. She has to be a troll, right? There's no way this can be a serious video, but unfortunately, I think it is serious because she happens to have a whole channel dedicated to videos like this. Her channel itself is called Effects of Male Dominance, and she goes around and records instances of male dominance, I guess, you know, like the one that we just saw. Here are some of her most popular videos. The one we just watched is number 1. Also, you see on the page there are some other ones where she was apparently stalked by a school bus, I don't know, security guards, postal workers. Everyone in the entire food court was apparently stalking her. And that's just a few of her videos. That's just some of her more popular ones. She has quite a bit on her channel. So, unfortunately, I do think this is real. It's not a troll video. There's a whole lot of these videos out there. I think it's more likely that this woman is just crazy, man. That's all it comes down to. But the good news is this, right? Okay, if you were like me and you were interested in what this creature looks like, you know, I was curious. I wanted to know. I happen to have found a video on her channel that does show her face. So let's go ahead and watch that now, and you know, let's see what she's working with.
I look like a temptress, don't I? I'm seriously though, don't I? I mean, I really seriously, I am like the definition of, you know, I mean, when like couples see me walking down the street, they should like, I certainly, you know, the woman should involuntarily clutch at her husband or her boyfriend or whatever. So I am seriously, like,
Okay, she looks pretty much about what I had imagined. Actually, quite a bit smaller than expected. A bit closer to the wildebeest scale than the beluga scale, so that's good. Congratulations on that. She actually looks exactly like that one crazy girl from Orange is the New Black. So I don't know if this is just like the crazy person look or whatever. Yeah, actually, I guess it kind of is. You know, when I think about it, it actually fits her perfectly. But besides her appearance, did you catch what she said? Apparently, she out here stealing boyfriends. All right, ladies, watch out. Your boyfriend ain't safe. Apparently, when a girl is walking down the street with her boyfriend, she better hold on to him tight so that he don't run away from her in order to get with this wildebeest. I'm sorry, but I'm just not buying it, okay? Let's just say I seen you, okay? I've literally seen what you look like, and your story is just not adding up. I definitely would not be running towards you. Actually, in fact, I'd probably be running away from you, if anything, alright? If there's any running going on, I'm gonna be running in the opposite direction, that's for sure. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe I'm being unfair here. So let me ask you guys, guys' opinion. Say you're walking down the street with your girl and you happen to see this woman across the street. Are you gonna leave your girl for her? I'm just curious, like, is she gonna steal you away like she's claiming? You know, you can go ahead and comment down below and let me know, because maybe I'm being unfair or something, but this shit just ain't adding up for me. That's all I gotta say. So anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you guys all for watching. I will link the original video in the description as always if you want to check it out and maybe watch some of her other videos. I watched a couple and I pretty much got the idea after that. But as I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.